do not ignore the fact that there is definitive, subtle jabs being thrown at Mamdani. That's deliberate. And they're going to keep doing it. And so I say this because for those who have been paying attention to the story regarding Betar USA, Betar USA just got shut down today by Attorney General Letitia James in the state of New York. And one would have to ask themselves, what could Betar USA, another one of the pro-Israel NGO organizations, what could they have possibly done, Jen? What could they have possibly done to warrant having their organization shut down? Well, this is one of the clips that was discovered in terms of how they feel about the current mayor of New York City.
We just launched a hate crimes investigation into allegations of a man threatened to blow up Zohran Mamdani. Told him, check your beat with Trillion terrorists, drop beat people. I don't want to say that, I can't be honest. If they're saying now, I'm reading comments, it's likely to be big giant.
What?
Yeah, they're going to blame us.
They should.
They should. They're going to fucking red.
So it said, check your fucking beat with BP?
Yeah,
That's also, you fucking didn't take Gutierrez. I mean, I did.
You're very violent. You think that's what
It is so different. What they're doing to John right now is so different what you did to Gutierrez.
לא יודע, אבל באמת, אתה חושב שהוא איתה, נכון?
Childcare הוא שר, לא יודע. אני בעד שאותו ממך, אני לא want to touch that.
What are we doing, boss? We're waiting for you.
So these are people basically plotting against Zohran, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Not
and who's to say that their organization is not just going to, prop up somewhere else? Because we know that they probably will. And I got to give Zohran credit because he is not going to be perfect. He's going to be far from it. But I got to tell you something. Considering what we're working with today in the political arena, and especially within the Democratic Party, he's not only the best that's out there. Goodbye, AOC. He's actually very good at this. He's got a lot of strong political insight.
Yeah, well, he's likable and he's smart and he's definitely a good politician. Colin, you can end it. Guys, we're going to close it. So hurry up, give you another minute and vote which one of the three speakers you found to be the most repulsive. And then we're going to figure out. I actually went in on my phone and voted because we can't vote through StreamYard.
Oh, interesting. Well, thank you for that, Jay Bogue. So apparently Betar was not shut down. They got a wrist slap. So apparently they attempted to shut them down, couldn't do it, just probably made them pay a fine. And this is what's happening. Again, you can say that Zohran is controlled opposition. You could say a lot of people are controlled opposition. Here's the bottom line. Zohran is saying what needs to be said in many instances about the Zionist state. And to me, it's not a question of whether he's going to do the job. It's not up to politicians to do it. It's up to us to do it. It's up to them to use their platform for good to wake up more people as we can. That's why somebody like Aziz Al-Shahir, as we said at the top of the show, is using his platform to bring attention to the genocide as the Houston Texans move forward in the NFL playoffs. Imagine if the Houston Texans make it to the Super Bowl. That's going to be a big story. And it's going to be a big story during the game when hundreds of millions of people are watching. So that's a big deal. And so why do I bring this up? Again, this is why Zohran, in my opinion, is going to have some success.
Certainly can have kids. You just might have to move out of New York City and go check out Texas.
Well, yesterday our movement won a historic victory for working families across the city. On day 8 of our administration, we announced the beginning of universal childcare for all New Yorkers. No longer will New Yorkers be forced to accept that starting a family means leaving the city you love. At the end of the year, thousands of parents will look at their bank accounts and see that they have now saved more than $20,000 per child.
My family is going to save $36,000 next year in daycare fees because of what Zohran Mamdani just announced. And it's his 8th day in office.
That is real relief. It is real change. And it is a testament to government's ability to make people's lives better.
Yeah.
But why is Zohran able to make lives better? Because Zohran is not bought and paid for by corporate special interests. Now, he is the mayor of the largest city in the country and possibly the world, so there's a lot of pressures and responsibilities that come with that. We are going to criticize him, and we are going to applaud him when he does bad for criticism and good for appreciation. In this case, how could you not appreciate what he's doing? You know how expensive it is to live in New York City?
I also don't know that all people recognize how unbelievably expensive childcare is and what difference this makes for people. This is huge. It's not healthcare, but it's up there in terms of like the amount of relief regular people will get in their lives from having childcare.
And just so you know, the poll is officially closed. Shabbos Kessenbaum with 56% of the vote, Brooke Goldstein with 25% of the vote, and Bishop Robert Stearns with 19% of the vote.
Who'd you vote for?
I would have voted for Kessenbaum, obviously.
Okay.
Well, just because here's the thing: there's a difference.
I voted for that cunt.
Well, Brooke Goldstein sucks, no question about it, and so does Stearns. But here's what I will say about Kessenbaum: not only is he a little shitbag, but he's dangerous. Like he's the type of person that if he gets his hands on power, he's going to hurt people. He already is, but that is somebody who he relishes the opportunity to make others suffer. There's no question about that. I'm sure you would agree.
Yeah, no, he definitely, I think, has the most potential to be threatening. I just cannot abide that cunt. So,
no argument.
Every political victory is a choice. The work has only just begun. But never let anyone tell you that progress needs to be slow.
That's a good point. So while little Ben Shapiro says, if you can't afford to live in New York City, then why don't you just go and move to Texas? Could you imagine saying that with a straight face? Like that's the...
He's just, honestly, it never ceases to amaze me that he's gotten through life to this point and not been punched out more often, if at all. Like, I don't understand how he has not constantly having black eyes. Because...
Well, I think he walks around with security detail, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he does. So that
of course he does. Of course he does.